Hello, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me. My name is Claire and I have a 2-card tarot reading for you today. I'm here every day. So today is Tuesday the 10th of January. But if it's not for you, it's a different day. Please do listen to the message because it may well be that this has just popped up in your suggested videos and will resonate with you perfectly for whatever day it is that you are on. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. I'm very grateful for those of you that have already. And it's always lovely to get comments from you and see how these messages resonate. And I do try and reply to them as soon as possible. Right, so let's see what we've got today. Oh, okay. They kind of all just fell out there. Now I'm not going to just put them back, but you never know. I didn't see what they were, so... right, that's my first one. 10 of materials. Well, that's a lovely start to the reading. I'm actually really drawn to the people in this card. Obviously, the bigger picture is the tree and the beautiful flowers that are on that tree. The roses of all different colours, and the 10 of materials is likened to, say, the Pentacles that you may be more familiar with, but this particular pack uses materials. But I'm drawn to the people. I'm drawn to the people in a circle holding hands. And I sometimes think that's the really interesting thing about tarot cards, is that they have so many levels and so many messages that sometimes you can pick a card and you can be really drawn to one particular thing in that card, be it people, animals, a symbol of some kind, and that's the message that you're kind of being given that day. So I'm going with the people, and they're all different, different people. There's young children, older generation there, all different ages, and it's a lovely image. It doesn't always play out in real life, unfortunately, does it? That we have, all different groups of people joining together to be one. But, wouldn't it be lovely if it was? I think I remember at the very start of my sort of New Year messages saying that there seemed to be a real emphasis in 2023 of love and healing and compassion for other people. So I do feel like that is a bit of a theme that perhaps we're going to be seeing over 2023. There's been a lot of upset and divisions and various things over the last few years. People have been really extreme in their views as well, haven't they? Just talking of the collective, and I'm not going to get into any politics here, but I know in the US there's a very divided country at the moment with regards to things like the pandemic. People have been very vocal about the idea of isolating or getting ill, or whether or not it's COVID or whether the injections were, and I'm not going to be drawn on any of that here, but it's just a couple of indications of how divided our world seems to be. And it just seems right at the time when we just really, really don't need to be. But I think each sort of individual would like this connectedness. And maybe it's about us looking at smaller ways in our own lives where we can connect with others, because there is a time and a place for being alone and with your own thoughts, and I think we certainly have had that over the last few weeks with the retrograde period that we've had. But eventually we have to go back out there in the big wide world and start mixing with people again. So I kind of feel like that's the message. But how can we integrate? How can we work with people that we wouldn't normally work with, or step outside our comfort zone and start learning about other people and cultures, or just to make ourselves that little bit more rounded, I guess. The more we know and understand about other people, the nicer the world kind of gets, doesn't it? And the sort of prejudices and stuff go. Now, I'm not saying you're prejudiced. I'm just saying, wouldn't it be a wonderful world if everybody was like that? Now, as I said that, this card just flicked out and sort of threw itself on the table. So this is our second card, and how spooky. No matter that I was shuffling and shuffling and shuffling, we got the 9 of materials. So I feel that this is taking a step back. What can we do? about making this happen. Well, this person just looks so happy, don't they? She's actually wearing a dress very much like the roses in that tree. And I do think when the Nine of Materials is a card about just really understanding your own self-worth and what you've got to give to the world, and realizing how valuable you are. And when we do that, it opens up, we blossom. I feel like this is, you know, a full bloom person that is just completely not worried about what's going on out there. They're just almost, their dress is almost sort of connecting with the background, isn't it? And I just feel that that's a really nice message about when you are not bothered about what other people think, you know who you are, you know what you want, you know how much love and abundance you've got within you. You then almost connect with people. You elevate and you sort of, you know, work on a higher level of vibration, and you start to mix with people of that kind of like-minded field. That does work in all ways. If you are really unhappy and fed up and feeling like the world's all against you, you tend to, you know, gravitate between people of a lower vibrational level. But this woman here, I think she represents all people that are, oh look, there's a hand up there. I didn't even notice that. I'm just sort of looking now. This is coming down from the universe, and she's just taking it all to say, yeah, I get why I'm here. I get why, you know, what unique abilities I've got that I can share with the world. And the knock-on effect of that is actually sharing it with the world. Now that could come in lots of different forms. I was talking, I think maybe Sunday, we were talking about retrospective tarot, and I was saying, you know, people have used this time where it's been quite slow to think about their creative talents. You know, have you been hiding a creative talent that you've got, and maybe I want to start putting it out there? Are you musical? Are you artistic? Are you into fashion? Or I don't know, there's 100 things that we could be. Maybe it's your spiritual side. Maybe you're, you know that you've got a gift and you're not using it. Maybe this is going, excuse me, you need to use this. You know, maybe there's this kind of message of what you've got is wonderful. Embrace it and get yourself out there in the world. And then you're going to meet almost a community of people. And they may be completely different types of people that you're normally associated with. You know, you might be working with young people or older people, or you might be working people from different ethnic backgrounds. Doesn't matter. You know, your gift is unique and it's there for you to embrace, and other people, you know, other people will connect with you, certainly, and make the world a better place if you use all your unique gifts and talents, which I know that you have. So do let me know if that resonates. I really hope it did, because I really feel that the more creative we can be, the more we embrace our uniqueness, it kind of just spurs us on and makes the world a much more positive place. And I do think 2023 definitely needs to be a much more positive year than we've had in the last few. All right, well, I hope that helped you. As I say, please do like and subscribe. If you want to put a comment in, I will always do my best to reply as soon as I can. But I will be back tomorrow with another reading for you. So thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again then. Bye.